rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and straight.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuil reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, before we get into it, introduce our special guest. We got that boy Tay on here. Y'all thought we was playing, bringing in a special guest. You know, he gonna bring in a different angle, probably a little bit of different spice since it's after the holidays. You never know. So let's get to it. How you gonna start us off this evening, big brother Teddy?
We talk a little bit about turkey. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Man, I'm full.
I ain't eat that much.
I ain't eat that much either. I was gone. I was at the crib most of the day.
Hey, but I did get back on the court today. Ran some ball. I got back on the court. Actually played some basketball. That's why you see me grabbing my back.
Okay. You getting ready for the next time we link up, little Pat Bev. I see
man,
you.
I straight putting up some buckets.
My first time really hosting a family Thanksgiving at the crib, you know, me humble abode, and it was awesome, you know, but it was starting early around like 6, getting everything together. You know, moms was here cooking with my lady, you know, the kids are helping me out set up, and then activities got going, and you know, and then once everything break down and you up at 1 o'clock in the morning getting everything back together. But it was beautiful, you know, so thanks to all the family that slid out this way. But I ate good, and you know what's even better? I probably ain't got to cook for until Monday. So that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Sack lunches, leftovers. We doing it Turkey Day. Yeah, but now, you know, just thankful. Have another Thanksgiving, spend time with family, you know, talk about the future, stuff like that.
What's up?
What you do, Teddy?
I played ball.
That's all you did on You did that on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
on Thanksgiving?
Today.
He was out there.
Oh, so he put in them Pat Mill minutes.
I played
You got cardio in. You could have did it on a treadmill.
Oh no, I played some good games.
Okay.
I'm hurting and sore now.
How many fouls?
Actually, the jumper.
I know that's about your only stat.
The jumper was actually falling.
It was falling. The
jumper was falling.
You know, he be giving Simmons all the work, right? I bet he was putting up them early Simmons numbers today. 1 rebound, 1 assist,
6 fouls.
Oh.
And he fouled out the game.
Man, I still got a little something. But yesterday I ain't do much. I just chilled with the fam.
Okay.
That was what I did most of the day.
Okay.
Well,
let's get to it.
Let's get to that told you so segment, which is me and you kind of agreed on a lot of games.
Yeah, that's big facts.
On a lot of games. And we was wrong.
We was wrong on a lot of games. That's funny.
Man.
All right, so look. So told you. Let's see. We go down. The first told you is going to be the Cavs versus the Bucks. You went Bucks, I went Cavs. I was wrong, you were right. It's your time.
Man, you can't. The Bucks is one of the best teams in the East. So is the Cavs, but you got Giannis. Giannis gave you 38, 9, and 6. They have nobody on the Cavs that can answer for Giannis at the end of the day.
Especially when you start feeling that jump shot.
So you got Giannis doing what he doing. It's gonna be a long day. That's all it is. It's just a one-man stopping show. So I ain't mad at the Cavs. They ain't shoot too well like they've been doing. As a team, they ain't really shot too well. So when you got the Bucks hitting 50% and you got Giannis, I told you so.
Okay. Okay. All right. So next I told you so. We got the Bulls versus the Thunder. I went with the Thunder. You went with the Bulls. Thunder were victorious. So I say I told you because Thunder, one of them teams, kind of like the Raptors, pretty much from top to bottom defense. You know, their best player is he's probably slept on, is one of the better two-way players in the league, two-way guards in the league, because he going to give you offense. You going to get offense out of him. He's going to create plays, and he's gonna play defense. So when I looked at that game, I'm thinking about the Bulls. The Bulls been struggling as of late. And the Thunder, they know their identity. They play defense. So you get into things like rebounds. The Thunder won the boards. They're a long team. They shot horribly from the three, but 28 for 32 from the free throw line. That's how they win that game. 19 from 23 for the Bulls. So the Bulls didn't get as many free throws, -9 on the free throws, but then they only made 19 where the other team made more free throws than the Bulls took that game, than the Bulls attempted. So I told you they was going to win. They did that, and it is what it is. Sweet and simple. So now let's go ahead and get into this wrong call. We filled that wrong call segment up. Boy, we filled it up. So first, Timberwolves versus the Hornets. How do we make that wrong call, Teddy?
Man, the Hornets been struggling, so it's not a surprise you went with the Timberwolves, but the Hornets did what they had to do. Y'all boy, Kelly Oubre, put up some numbers, and I wasn't expecting that.
Ain't my boy.
Don't say y'all boy.
Yeah,
ex-boy. Yeah, ex-boy.
He like Kelly.
I'm just saying.
When he was on the Suns?
Ex-Warrior.
When he was playing the role of Cam
liked him
Johnson.
before he was even a Warrior. He didn't even like him as a Warrior.
I gave him that wrong call. You got him and Terry Rozier put up some decent numbers, so shout out to the Hornets. Yeah, I got it.
When you got a team and you got Rudy Gobert, you have Cat, and then you got athletic people, you got McDaniels out there, you got Anthony Edwards. How do you lose the board battle by? You got 45 and they get 55?
It's unexpected.
How does that happen?
Oh, definitely.
And then you talk about bench production. The other bench, they both play 4. You get 6, 7, 4, and 8 from the Timberwolves bench. And then the other bench, you get 9, 2, 14, and 8. So, I think the bench production is it's a 2-point game. The bench production is what took it over. That's how they lost. They should have controlled the boards, get themselves more opportunities to score, and get the other team less opportunity to score. Come on, Timberwolves. Y'all need to live up to that hype. Y'all got all of that. You know what I'm saying? For Rudy Gobert, y'all had to give away all of that for Rudy Gobert. Come on. Y'all make something make sense. Make something make sense. You feel me? All right, next wrong call. We got Nets versus the Pacers. We both said the Nets. The Pacers won. Teddy, why you think that is what it is?
The Pacers and the Nets. Man,
Why you think that is, Tay?
Because the Nets just struggle. The Nets they just don't know what they is. They don't know what they got going on. It's just
the Pacers decide lost. Like they just out there like lost. Like damn. Like they just out there lost. Like man.
And the Nets his team.
I don't know what the hell they be doing. Goddamn Ben Simmons. If you don't learn how to shoot, boy, hey.
Look, you can't even. Ben Simmons was 8 for 8. Ben Simmons has been making Quail proud.
Man,
8 for 8, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists.
They need a scapegoat. So when they need a scapegoat
from Ben Simmons, I'm tired of you going crazy in the pickup. I can see you pull up constantly pulling up threes, all these threes in a pickup video and all that, but you ain't gonna shoot it in the league, man. You
look,
crazy.
My man's 8 for 8.
Man,
The real issue is the bench. Look at the bench, the difference in bench production. On the Nets, you got 6 points from the bench. 6 points from the bench on the Nets. Hold on, my bad. I missed that 14.
No,
They got my bad. They got 20. My bad. I missed that 14. So they got 20 points from the bench on the Pacers. They got 20 points from one person. 20 points from one person. Then you get another 10. They had 30, then another 8. They got 38. That's an 18-point difference. That's the game. When you look at their starting lineup, the Pacers got 5 out of 5 starters.
Lost.
5 out of 5 starters with double digits.
Lost.
So you know what that comes down to? Defense.
Exactly what I was about to say. But they lost. But they out there like act like they don't know what to do.
I think they have an identity crisis because that's what I think it is. They don't know who they are. They got to figure it out.
Man, I don't know.
You look at the last 2 games. Kyrie didn't came back. First game, they gave you 12 points.
Yeah.
Not going to win games like that. Every time we talk about
But the
KD
funny thing is they won that game though.
And not playing his game. But yeah, they did. But KD gave you 12 points. They were winning the whole way.
Yeah.
KD and Kyrie, if you sit there and you got Patty Mills on the team, you got shooters, Joe Harris, Seth Curry. Now they don't know which one gonna be a shooter each night. One night, Patty Mills a shooter. One night, Seth Curry gonna give you 14. One night, Joe Harris give you something. They don't all do it at the same time like they all getting paid to do. So bench production is a problem, but also you losing games where the other team just outscoring you. You getting beaten to 120s, 130s. Y'all can't stop nothing.
Lost.
Y'all can't stop a nosebleed right now. And then it's like, okay, you got a person that is defensive, but he coming back from injury. You've seen the first couple games, he can't stay in front of nobody right now. Klay can't stay in front of nobody right now. A lot of the people that came off of injury can't stay in front of an NBA superstar. You get a lot of players, and we can't stay in front of an NBA. I ain't coming off an injury. And I can't stay in front of an NBA superstar. So if the best defender can't stay in front of nobody, y'all in for a long night. Y'all got 6. Every night y'all lose is 6 players on the other team in double digits. 6 of them. Not just the person Ben Simmons guarding. Everybody else on the team scored 2. Left, right, layups, in the paint, alley-oops, dunks. They can't stop a nosebleed. So KD got to play out of his mind every night, and he ain't doing that. He ain't doing that. He just ain't doing that. Or Kyrie, somebody got to pick it up because it ain't like on this team 6 people in double digits, 7 people in double digits. You just now getting being consistently like, look, last 6 games he in double digits straight. That's gonna come with time. He ain't played basketball last year. He played this his first 17 games that he didn't play. That's gonna come with time. In time, Ben Simmons gonna be all right, but the rest of the team, Joe Harris coming back from injury, when he gonna show up? Seth coming back from injury, when he gonna show up?
Bump them heads. They don't get it. What about we was wrong call on the Wizards and the Heat too. Yeah. We went with the Wizards and the Heat won. I see them numbers that Bam put up is crazy. 38-12, we didn't see that coming from him. He been struggling. And you 38-12, and they only made a couple of more free throws and had a couple of more rebounds.
What game you say?
The Nets and the Wizards and the Heat. Bam gave up some all-star numbers right there.
Yeah.
And that's without a Jimmy Butler. So
I didn't even catch that game.
That's crazy. Shout out to Bam. He must have seen one of our episodes and we was like, bro.
We questioning his stardom.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him. So because the Wizards played a good game. Kuzma and Bill both put up 28. That's
Porzingis gave you 18.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have anybody like the other team. They got 38. It's a 3-point game. That 38 made a big difference. 38 made a big difference. So, yeah, we got the wrong call on that one. We just felt like, the Wizards was finding their groove. The Heat, was without. And so we took the Wizards, easy wrong call.
The Hawks and the Rockets.
Ooh. That boy, DeJounte down there at 40.
The Hawks versus the Rockets. Really, for me, sweet and simple. DeJounte, Trey showed up. Company did not. So that's why you got the game that you got from them, and they lost.
5 guys on the Rockets in double digits.
44 from Trey, 39 from DeJounte. But even if you look at them, people had to be off. Because look, you got 5 assists from Trey and 3 assists from Murray. And you know they be down
from total. Yeah, you got 8 assists total from them. Yeah.
Like, you normally get a lot of times they both double digits, right there at double digits. So to get 8 collectively, and you think about it, they had 14 as a team. So that tells you they were building a brick house out there, boy. So, yeah, of course they gonna, bro, 39 for 82?
Trash.
39 for 82. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. We went with the Pelicans and the Grizzlies won. And it's
wrong call on that one. Bro, I thought Zion, B.I., McCollum were gonna show up. And they just show out.
Nothing.
They did absolutely. I looked at that game in the third quarter and said, "Damn, I almost put on my Grizzly jersey tonight."
McCollum didn't play, but yeah, John was back.
I mean, but look at Zion, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Fucking Brandon Ingram, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists.
He was gonna do like
Valanciunas, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Like they just all around.
More fouls than points and rebounds.
They all around got
sat down. They got sat down.
So I mean, and the Grizzlies, because the Grizzlies had lost that one game, but the Grizzlies came back 20 from Jared Jackson, 25 from Dylan Brooks, 15 from Steven Adams, the 23 from John Morant. And that starting lineup, they had 2 double-doubles. You got a double-double coming off the bench. Hey, them boys out there like a Mickey D's combo. Give me that double-double. So, shit, yeah, we got the wrong call on that one. All right, so we approaching the end. So, my wrong call versus the Cavs. Since Giannis showed that he was human, the Bucks have been in and out. They've been bouncing between wins and losses. You got the Bucks, on that teeter. And then you got the Cavs, who've been one of the better teams in the East, just like the Bucks. So I just went ahead and said, I'm going to take the Cavs because I feel like the Bucks, Drew Holiday trying to figure himself back into the starting lineup. No Middleton. Giannis looking like a human. Still an awesome human, but looking like he's human. I went with the Cavs and I was wrong. Now you got the Bulls versus the Thunder. I went Thunder, you went Bulls. What happened, Ted?
Man, my boy, Zach LaVine and DeRozan did what they were supposed to do, but it just wasn't enough. Okay. So I was wrong call. But them boys giving up almost 30 apiece. I mean, hey. Good game for the Thunder, though. They did what they were supposed to do. It was close. It was a real close game, real competitive. It wasn't no blowout, so it could have went either way.
Yeah, a lot of the games today were like that. I must agree.
But almost had a triple-double, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right, that concludes our Told You So and Wrong Call segment.
We're going to move on into the next thing. Let's talk about Pat Beverly and his incident. Mr. Sure push a lot. Mr. Sure push. I think his punishment was justified.
We're going to start with him. Let him. What you think?
Pat Beverly just be doing shit. He just be doing it. Like, I don't know. I think the shit was just honestly just ignorant. It was just ignorant to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what you got, Quill?
I'm with Pat. Bev. Indeed. Because first off, I would have just hit DeAndre Ayton. Like if we was in the game and the nigga come push you and then his homeboy come stand over you, I'm coming to push him. I don't know about y'all, but fuck is you standing over my nigga for? That's just how he felt. That came out of him, and it felt like it came out of him. And a lot of people don't like Pat Bev on different teams, but when you on his team, all his teammates love him. Every one of his teammates love him because that's how he is. I don't care what club we go to. Somebody come foul you, smack you over the head, then the main dude stand over you, then his homeboy come stand. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. We're not doing that.
You're right. I agree with Queer because it's a difference between someone like D. Brooks did last year in the playoffs and what Pat Bev did. That dirty playing, trying to hurt somebody stuff, that's different. What Pat Bev did had to be done. Everybody like them type of dogs. Like when you had Ron Artest and Jermaine O'Neal and them type of boys, you got to have somebody on your team that's willing to take that and to receive the punishment that come with it. Somebody got to be that player.
Because Anthony Davis was standing right there, and he ain't do nothing.
So, you know, Jay Will was saying like he tired of Pat Bev. Like Pat Bev is, you know, he going down in history as the Mr. Push you in the back. You know, Jay Will say push him in the chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, push him in the chest. And I'm like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did to Chris Paul, pushed him in the back. Then I gave my man whiplash. Like, he stayed pushing somebody in the back. So, yeah, I feel what you're saying. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You going to stand up for your teammate. But then also, like, when you just always pushing somebody in the back, it's like, hey, just take a few, just take a few extra steps, go around to their chest.
Or one of the people he pushed, just turn around and push him back. Everybody want to talk about pushing him in the back. Push him back.
You can.
I mean, but fine. They play him twice a year. Y'all really feel away like he walked. Yeah, like y'all wanted to be big and bad. Yeah, I can't even push you. Like, shut up. Like, I get the other thing. I think the Chris Paul situation. Yeah, but this one.
That's different. But I think it's like another type of awareness coming around because remember the Morris twin went out down in the whole year. When Jokic, you know what I'm saying, pushed him in the back, you know, when you get that going,
Jokic is 7 foot, 200 and something.
But you know
that's a different type of whiplash.
But you know when you caught off guard, size may not be the factor. When you caught off, you're not expecting it, you're not gonna be able to brace for it, and that's all it takes. So
yeah, that's true. But when you got it coming from someone of that size,
hey, Pat Bev,
I'm expecting it after that. If I do something like that, I'm expecting Draymond to get up and push LeBron. I'm expecting if you do certain things, you gotta expect certain things to come behind.
Oh, yeah.
If you ain't standing over my player, asking him, is he okay? If you ain't standing over him, you just knocked him out of the air. If you ain't standing over him with your hand out like you good, you okay, you got the ball in your hand, book over her flex, and he just knocked him out the air. Then what's his name? Aiden come over. No. I knock both of y'all out. That's how I feel. If y'all not standing over him like you good after you just got a flagrant for knocking my man out of the air.
Yeah, you could have really hurt him.
You just got a flagrant because you swung, hit him in the head, knocked him out of the air. Then you stand over him and flex. Then your boy come over, grab the ball. He just stand there too. I'll be mad at AD. You should have pushed him.
Yeah, but at the same time, your boy.
But we know AD and LeBron not pushing though. They not doing that because
at the same time. Your boy need to stand up for himself too.
That's all. You're right, but I don't think. Yeah, but Austin Reeves.
Because I'm telling you, look.
I think Austin Reeves' favorite player on the team is Pat Bev.
See, I can't even put us out there together because you know what I'm saying. We real bros, like you know what I'm saying. It's just how it's gonna be anywhere. But if it's somebody that's your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got to too.
I'm gonna be talking to you when we get on that bus. Like, why'd you stay on the ground, bro? Like,
why you just let these two big dudes just stand over you with
the least you could have did was stood up. Like, you could have stood up.
Do what Draymond did when LeBron. At least he tried to kick him off him or something. You just like, if not, there's a Pat Bev. You know. Right. Like, you gotta have those Ben Wallaces on your team that ain't finna let nothing happen. You gotta have a Draymond on your team. That's what Draymond would have. Hey, back up on stuff.
Is the consequence justified? You think that's like legit? Is it too harsh?
I think that's a Pat Bev. I think that's a Pat Beverly consequence because they haven't got him for all the things that he's done. I think like the Draymond suspension at one time, it's like you getting a suspension. You earn this. Like even if that one was justified.
Think of this too. A few episodes I had introduced the thought that they thinking about limiting Pat Bev minutes. So Pat Bev probably got that conversation like, hey bro, you ain't doing nothing. And Pat Bev said, I'm gonna make it look this way. I went out on my terms, not on y'all's terms.
He looked a lot different when he got scoring guards as like real scoring guard as his first league guard, and then he get to come in and be the defensive guard. But when none of y'all can't score and y'all all trying to figure out who can score, and you really can't score like that, yeah, you look even worse now because you ain't defensive no more. You ain't young no more. You ain't fast no more. People can blow past you. You ain't big. You ain't strong. You better call. You better push somebody. Let them know your name, but you gonna be on the bench. Hey, you better carve out some minutes.
Oh, me.
Well, let's talk about the line. George. Should the team be concerned since there's no timetable for their return?
Utah Jazz. Blow it up. Utah Jazz. Blow it up. Kawhi Leonard, Nick Batum, John Wall, Paul George, Morris, Reggie Jackson. You got a bunch of older men on your team right now. Blow it up.
Get rid of them. See
Got
what you
to.
can get.
Got to at this point. At this point,
so,
got to.
They hurt too much.
So you say for the Clippers, because you got no timetable on Paul George or Kawhi, you say this the last season. Or now would you say blow it up? Now you trying to blow it up before February deadline, or you trying to blow it up? You gonna give them to the end of the season?
Better get some draft picks. But I think if we doing it to February, that means that we trying to see what happened into February. They not gonna be playing it to February. They not playing. Kawhi ain't coming back till he's 100%. That's his whole thing. I gotta be super healthy. Paul George, I don't even know how he be getting injured. It don't even look like he be playing. He be smooth. He don't even be playing no hard. So he be looking like he be cool on the court. So blow it up. Who's a young player? They got like Brandon Boston. They don't have no young. They better go get one because it don't look like y'all gonna be in the finals for the next 4 years. Y'all better go get y'all some draft picks or something. Y'all better go get some because once these old men leave, better go get some. Blow it up. They not winning this year. They not winning next year.
Ryan ain't playing enough. Paul George, we believe, but the rest of them, why not being able to play? He just sitting. He just been sitting since he got there for real.
That's what we're saying. There's no timetable for their return.
Like Jake said, like I be done. I be looking what I can get for him. I definitely would be talking trades, seeing what I can get for him. See if I can get some value out of them before they stop go down. It's Kawhi Leonard, so you're gonna be able to get some. It's Paul George. I either keep one of them and get rid of one of them. I'm not keeping both. I'm gonna try to get something. I'm gonna look for the future, get some draft picks, or I'm gonna try to get something now and try to win. I'm trying to get something.
Yeah, I say that again.
I said I feel like at some point, like they gonna show everybody like what they actually can do. Granted, everybody's been waiting, but I don't know, but like don't nobody know when they gonna return and be on the court and actually be the play. They need to figure something out with that because shit, y'all team depending on it. Honestly, really, like y'all the two superstars and y'all barely playing. Y'all need to come out and show everybody like y'all can actually win the championship. Like y'all can play as a team to win a championship. PG, you really need one.
Hey, Ted. This young whippersnapper don't know better. We've been talking about it for a while. Look, if you can't be healthy and you can't be on the court, you ain't finna do nothing. So even with them being healthy on the court, you got to understand what the West has to bring.
I'm already knowing.
So when you on and off and you can't stay healthy and you gonna put you first, which is cool. But by you putting you first, you're gonna be off that court a lot because the moment you break a toenail, you're gonna wait for that toenail to heal for you to get back on that court. That's Kawhi. So with that being said, we talking about them winning a championship. How much longer do we have to wait? Because you got to think, name out of all the superstars in the league, how many times do they get injured throughout the year, even if it's the smallest injury? A lot. A lot. So if that's always going to be a part of the game, when will the Clippers be able to win? When he has to be down there 100% in order to play.
This got to be it. This got to be that last year for me.
Yeah.
Like you got to show something. You got to show something.
I'm not waiting until the end of the year.
You doing it. You blowing it up February. So you gonna see. Hey, look, where are we come January? If we not in a nice place and y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, coming back, then we blowing it up. That's what you saying.
Yeah, because I mean,
okay,
stock gonna go down.
I respect that.
I respect that. You got to get rid of players before they stock go down so you can get the most out of your return. PG and Kawhi got big contracts. Them are expensive players. So in order to trade them, a team has to give up a lot in order to get rid of them. So what teams do you know out there is going to give up a lot for a Kawhi Leonard that ain't played nothing but probably 15 games in the last 2 years?
Some people probably give it up just for the idea.
Maybe.
The idea of having Kawhi.
Maybe.
Well, this ain't 2018.
Maybe.
Yeah, that ain't Kyrie from Duke.
They stock is dropping though. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna give up everything for injured prone Kyrie and a yet to be proven Paul George. I mean, don't get me wrong, playoff P, Paul George is a dog, but it ain't enough to get over the hump.
How many years he been in? How many years Kawhi and Paul George been there? This their third year or their fourth year?
So PG on the Clips?
Yeah, because they won. He won with Toronto, and then
you talking about Kawhi?
Kawhi and Paul George.
Then you got the bubble. You got the
bubble year.
And he got hurt.
Which is the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers.
He got
the
hurt.
Bucks.
The Bucks. The Warriors. So this is their fourth.
Yeah. It's their fourth year together.
Yeah.
He's been hurt.
Yeah, but you got
He's
but that's what I'm saying. He was hurt,
season.
but he was hurt on the Spurs. He was coming back from hurt and injured all of Toronto, and he been hurt. This is sick. That's gonna be 6 years then. If he injured all this year, he's been injured for the last 6 seasons.
So look,
he hasn't played a good season in 7 years.
He got that one championship, but that's beside the point.
They were the number 1, 2
so
team.
look,
I don't buy that.
Going into the season, people was talking about them being the big trio, one of the biggest trios, because Kawhi and Paul George looked at as a nice duo. So let's get into who do y'all think is one of the best duos in the league? Don't have to be front court, back court. The best duos in the league.
I'm gonna be biased and say Christian Woods and Luka Doncic, but the real answer is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Shut up.
How about that?
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown by far the best duo. No competition. With Middleton being out, Giannis is a one-man show. Jokic is cool, but either Porter show up or Murray show up. So that's the best duo who show up every single night, putting up numbers, and who's winning. Would be Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and then you'll follow that up with a Garland and Mitchell, with them two behind. I would say.
Almost definitely. Yeah, I was gonna say them.
Garland and Mitchell.
No, I was gonna say Tatum and Brown.
Tatum and Brown.
Most definitely best two duo.
And then who would you have back up?
Backup.
Christian Woods.
What?
Yeah, he be tripping.
What? Luka is just a Luka team.
Who you guys the backup?
I would have to. Right now, probably I would go with Donovan Mitchell and Garland.
Well, what you got? So you got Jason Tatum and JB?
Oh, I'm gonna go with those two because right now, if I'm just reading on when you typed it in, I typed it in and see what the people would say, and it says Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, and Chris, but Chris just now getting back. Yeah. Then it said Chris and Devin Booker, but Chris haven't been playing over there either. Yeah. And then Steph and Klay. But with that, I went back because I've been hard on Klay.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Klay's numbers over the past his whole year. He averaging 17 right now, but he's only averaged 20 for his career. 20-something for his career. 17 for his career, really. But 20 over most of his good years that we're talking about. Last year, he averaged 20. Klay's been all right. He just haven't been here.
So, but I think the big thing for Klay is on the other end. It's defense.
On the other end of the court, he doesn't have the impact he used to have. Klay used to have impact. That's another thing. He used to be when Klay touched the ball, catch the ball on somebody, he had impact. And
so bringing up Klay. You know what I'm saying? I feel it's JB. It's JB and it's JB and it's JT. You already know 314 in the building, St. Louis. But I'm gonna go with Steph and Klay. So since we on Steph and Klay, you know what I'm saying? Is Klay back? Is Klay back? Y'all seen him. He was around 20, then 41, then he dropped some nice numbers last game. Is Klay back as far as that chopper, rapper?
I mean, he ain't the same as he used to be. I mean, he got some point. Then he just had like
he was showing a little signs
0.0 assists in his last game or the game before.
Yeah, he kind of looking like D-Book. He just straight scoring.
But we know Klay Thompson to be one of the best two-way players.
That's why I said as far as his chopper, fool.
I mean, he's scoring, but as far as old Klay, nah. I wouldn't say Klay is back.
Of course, you wouldn't want to say it because
I look at Klay. No, Klay is a two-way player. I'm looking for when you say Klay being back, I'm looking at overall basketball. Like you said, it's more than just scoring.
But I specifically said in regards to his jumper.
No, I wouldn't say that just because you had 3 good games in a row, 3 decent games, 4 decent games. No. Not yet. It's too early to say.
He's looking good though.
He is looking good. So I know that Klay a 40% 3-point shooter. In the last 2 seasons, he shot 38% or less. He a 41% 3-point shooter. He always gonna be in the 80s for his free throws. I don't know why. He should be in the close 90s, but he always is 83% free throws. But he a 40% 3-point shooter, and he been 38 last year and 37 this year. So he gonna get back. He just got, he gonna get back. I feel like once Klay add them other little 3 points to his game, them little 3 points we've been needing, we gonna be all right. Cause we gelling right now, ain't we beating Jazz?
Yeah, I was killing them. Let's get into our predictions while we got a little time left.
Can't hear you. Can you hear us?
We got it.
All right, can you hear my bad? Real quick, 2-minute drill. Mav versus Raptors. We going Raptors.
Mavericks.
Mavs. I'm gonna go Mavs.
Okay, Thunder Rockets. I'm going Thunder.
Rockets. Young boys.
Okay. Lakers Spurs. I'm going to Lake Show.
Lakers.
I'm gonna go Spurs at home.
Okay, he going Spurs, and then Jazz and the Black versus Suns. I'm going Jazz.
I'm gonna go with the
Suns.
Battle of them top boys. Jazz.
All right. Let's go.
Marketing gonna get them problems.
All right, Sunday. Got to run through Sunday. What we got Sunday? Trailblazers versus Nets. Nets at home. I'm going Trailblazers.
Nets.
All right, Warriors versus Timberwolves. Warriors away. I'm going Warriors. Get our second road win.
Timberwolves.
All right, Pacers versus Clippers. I'm going Pacers.
Clippers.
Pacers for Quill. Heat versus Hawks. I'm going Hawks.
Heat.
Hawks.
All right, Wizards versus Celtics. I'm going St. Louis Celtics.
Celtics.
Grizzlies versus Knicks. I'm going Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Cavs versus Pistons. I'm going Cavs. 76ers versus Mavs. I'm going 76ers.
Let's go, Maverick boys.
Mavericks versus Bucks. I'm going Bucks.
And B back. I'm going 76ers.
All right, Mavs. All right, so that's it for this show. Hey, hope y'all enjoyed the facts, opinions, and BS from your boys Deuce, Ted, and Queer with our special guest Tay. Top of the key. 250. Don't forget that.
Hope you patch shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon'